www.mindsetcentral.com. Check out the Mindset Podcast. Bring your curiosity, your opinions, and a sense of humor. And remember that some worldviews are stranger than others.
think we can start this. I think I got a nose hair still. Let me bring this more here. Ooh, that position's better. How was your day? I hope it wasn't one of those Mondays. Did you have a Monday? That's my little ASMR. I want to hear that. Man, there's a nose hair somewhere over here. I can feel it. I didn't get it. Man, I feel it. So that song was was Howdy, the band Simulation. Really dig that track. This track. We'll take this off now. You can find more music or where some of this music comes from at the anonymousradionetwork.podbean.com. Some of it comes from the Chicago Singles Club. We got Lysis. We got Catstar, Catfish and Dogstar. God, we got so many other independent artists and places where music is, and I'm looking to get more. And if you're listening, and you're an independent artist and you want to get some music out, and
Hello, good evening, good morning.
I'll
good
let that play through.
Wherever wherever you may be around this wild, wacky, and sometimes disturbing world of ours. Yes, that's the intro to the Mindset Podcast, a weekly attempt to open eyes and shedding light on what's really going on in the world. All done by ripping apart the media madness that masquerades as news.
Sometimes on Sundays, and sometimes live streaming at night.
Sunday on the Mindset Podcast. You can find the show on all major podcasting services such as iTunes, Stitcher, and so on. Or you can go directly to the main
turn those down on my headphones
website.
a little bit.
That's
hopefully it comes in. You know, let's check the audio. Let's check the audio. So again, yeah, if you want to find out more music or you got more music, contact me wherever you're listening. Hey Twitch, hey YouTube, hey Periscope. Currently I'm kicked off of Facebook. You can check out the back catalog if you want to catch up on that. Nothing that was done on here. Let's see. We're doing a little sound test. I guess it's not too bad. All right, I'm just watching on Periscope. That's how I'm gonna keep in contact on some of the chat there. And then let's head over to Switch. Ooh, that's Discord. Let's head over to Switch. Twitch. I guess I could turn that down somewhere around there. We'll test it a little more. I am getting a little fluffy. I gotta start working out. I'm getting a little fluffy. I can see that. I'm sorry, guys. I can see that. Let's test this. All right, I think that's better. I could probably turn it down a little more. I don't know. If you're listening, give me some feedback on the chat room. I turned it down on my headphones. I'm just trying to get it how it's going to sound in on the whatchamacallit here. Let's check the YouTubes. No chance, but hey, people tune in and watch. Hey, people. Hey again. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna periodically check back into the chat here. If this is your first time tuning in or checking out the review, this is Chillin with Jay. And what we do here, what I do here, whatever, something. I do a little painting some minis, some Warhammer minis. And I'm hoping to play soon. I barely know how to play, but the only way I'm going to learn is by playing. And been catching up on a lot. Look at that. I think I introduced these guys the last time. But those are my crisis suits, and I painted them in as Bumblebee. Sideswipe. And I magnetized their weapon here. So for some reason that one's not as good. I might have to change the magnets. That's something new I did, just so you know. Magnetizing the weapons. Alright, there we go. Bam. Or on this one at least. I didn't do them all yet. I'm starting on the Bumblebee. This is Jazz. I might have to. He still needs more painting needs to be done, but I'm cool with it right now, just because there's so much more that I need to paint. I got that, so I accomplished that. I painted a whole unit of drones, which I'm not gonna show you everything, but this is a shield drone. Ooh, a shield drone. That's like red and white. Here is a marker light drone. All right, and that, and then here is a gun drone. And at the moment, coming at your balls. What I got right now are units of drones so far. So there's 3 unit of 4 drones, so that's 12 drones right there. And each unit of troops or characters, which could be 1 to whatever the unit means, requires close to 2 drones. It doesn't. You don't necessarily have to take them, but yeah, you're going to at least have 2 drones. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, and then the stealth suits. That's a unit. So 10. So 10 units. That's 10 times. That's almost 20 drones. So I need almost 8 more drones in a sense to cover all of my units. And I'm working on a couple right now, which I need kind of more shield drones, because that's going to be really the bread and butter of what I'm doing with this army. It's called the Tau Army. So they got this whole thing going on where they use drones and suits and stuff like that to fuck shit up, because they're kind of small and squishy, but they could do some damage. Oh, I still need to do details on these guys and everything, but I'm not worried about that because they're painted, they're ready to play. All right now is continuing building what I can and moving. I got more drones coming. I just got actually a bag of bits. This is like $1, $2, I guess, with tax. So I'm gonna get those on some of my Pathfinders, and then I'm getting another couple $1 bag of bits. Of course, shipping doesn't help. It's like, it's like another $2 or some shit. So I'm spending $4 a bag of that crap. But I got some bits. I'm gonna finish putting them on my Fire Warriors to kind of just spruce them up a little bit. There's still some things I could do. Where's my bomb guy? Where is he? Here he is. So I want to put more full-time grenades on this dude. It's gonna be hard, but he's like throwing a bomb. And I want to wrap more of them around his body if I can. I like the way this one, I can see the green more. I'm gonna have to touch up some of these units, but that came out kind of nice. But yeah, so I want to throw some more. It doesn't add really. You pay for like the set, so it doesn't matter how many you put on them. I think it's you use 1 I gotta see how many actually we have in the book. But yeah, so I'm getting this shit ready because I want to play soon. I've been building this since pretty much, I think we started like in April, maybe a little later than that. So yeah, we're almost coming close to the end of the year. That's like 8 months practically of building this and painting and collecting. Like every month, I just basically bought a little bit of the army, because you can buy it in whole, which is like you can buy an $80 starter set. Which if I would have saved, I guess I could have got the starter set. But the way I did it, I went cheap. Everything I bought new were my stealth suits and a box of Pathfinders, but I got everything else used, and which turned out pretty good. So the amount of money I spent is still close to $80, but instead of what the box gave me, I have a little more. I got a commander now and a bunch of drones. And I'm getting a transport hopefully tomorrow. I saved up for that, so that's coming, and that would kind of complete my army a little bit. And then I got to build some more troops, but for the most part, I mean, this thing's ready to rock. I even got drones ready for in case I get another a broadside suit, not another suit. I'm really digging this too. could. All right, that tune's over.
Hello, good evening.
Again, thank you for
good
watching.
afternoon, wherever you may be.
Multicasting,
On this wild,
simulcasting,
sometimes disturbing
Twitter,
world of ours. Yes, that's the intro to
YouTube,
the Mindset
and Twitch.
Podcast, a
I got the
weekly
T's all
attempt
messed
to
up in my
open
head.
eyes and
So
shed
yeah,
light
I'm
on what's really going on
finishing
in the
building this
world.
army.
All done by ripping apart
I
the
started to
media
do more
madness
shield
that
drones, so now I got a shield drone per unit at least. So I was able to scrap together some stands that I still had, and a couple, 3 shield drones. So that will free up if I need drones for something else. If I end up playing a bigger game, well, more shield drones, because the other drones, I can make more gun drones. I don't really need that many Marco drones, I don't think. I'm going to test that till I find out. But gun and shield drones are most definitely something I'm going to want more of. And yeah, so right now I'm going to finish those up. I may be putting these together after I get these. I got 2 more left to paint. I'm going to put these together. These are my stealth suits. We may see that tonight. Otherwise, I'll pick another day, and we'll do it then. Because I don't need to use them right now. So yeah, so that's new. You see, in case you haven't paid attention, I did some graffiti. There's some more on that side or this side, but it's gonna be hard to tell, and I'm not gonna move the camera and everything. But so yeah, so I did some of that, and I started cleaning up here because I haven't cleaned up here in a while. So I was sweeping and trying to wipe some stuff down. My cat keeps knocking over my cleaner, my water cup that I use to clean my brushes. So there's always water everywhere now. I feel bad because I hope this thing doesn't start to deteriorate. But she literally almost every time knocks it over. None of the models got destroyed, so I'm happy about that. I found my freaking vape mod, and whatever. We're getting plumage, and I ended up getting some more juice because I haven't used this in like a year. It seems like couldn't find it. I didn't have the Animizer. I ended up getting one. Lucky this Kevin at Vapos in East Dundee. There we go. There we got a plug. He hooks it up. I end up doing work because he works in the office that I subcontract for, and I end up helping out. So he hooks it up. So I appreciate you, Kevin. I did tell him, but I do live stream, so he might tune in. But yeah, I appreciate that. So I got my thing working again. So I don't got to be buying some Black and Milds. I may buy those still, but I gotta get away from smoking. I don't like the taste after, especially doing this. But I love the taste of smoking it. I just don't like the aftertaste, and it's not healthy. So I've been trying to cut down anyways, and getting back to this is always going to help. Plus, my guy Alex. Beautiful. My guy Alex from Nocturnal Frequency, he gets his vape and it turns me on. Actually, it kind of gets me to smoke sometimes, so that's why I do that. But I didn't get much out of that one. There you go. So anyways, we do the live streams at Nocturnal Frequency, and Alex uses his mod, and it's a chill atmosphere, so that's why I kind of got into smoking again on camera, at least when we're doing this, because I'm trying to chill. Like this is Chilling with Jay. And so I thought I'd do that and kind of bring into the atmosphere. So if you're having a cigarette or something, go right ahead. Keep on smoking. Heck, if you're smoking a little of your herb, you can keep on smoking it too, I don't care. We're all chilling here, listening to music, painting some minis, talking about whatever. I'm going to try not to be on like I've been on lately because I've been draining myself doing this. But yeah, pretty much we're gonna just do this. I might be on probably for another. I may push an hour. I don't know. Ooh, I just farted. We'll see. We're good. I'm gonna finish these, and then I'll start clipping that stuff up, and we'll see that where it takes us. But yeah, just so you know, we're again simulcasting. What you're listening to is music directly from the website anonymousradionetwork.podbean.com. You just click on our little radio speaker link, and it'll take you to our online radio station that you can listen to all this music, including podcasts that play throughout the day. I'm going to rearrange the schedule, add some stuff, and we're hoping to get some new shows on there. And again, if you got music or you're a podcaster or anything, we'll love to put you on the network. And like tonight, when I'm just doing my thing, we showcase music, and maybe we'll do more podcasting. I don't know. Well, me, yeah, I got to, because I got things waiting on me. It's just easier to do these live streams. As I was talking to my a fellow podcaster and a friend of mine, it's just easier to do these live streams because there's just not so much to have to worry about editing. The setup is the only other issue with it, but there's way more prep with podcasting when I got to get. And this is what I would be podcasting too, unless I focus on a specific topic, which I got different platforms or shows to do those on. But I got guests, and this wouldn't always work out. So podcasting is the best part about all that. And I thought when you do the paid subscription, it doesn't use the switcher stuff. So anyways, so I do enjoy this, and yeah. Oh, I'm gonna leave that right there real quick and get some water. I had a bowl of cereal earlier. Sometimes I don't like mixing water with water with milk. Water's delicious. Let's just tune in real quick to Periscope. What I don't like sometimes about the apps, it's like I need to do this stuff online, is that it doesn't necessarily update me when someone is trying to talk to me. But I'm going to try to keep on that. So I apologize. I'm going to check all the wonderful platforms that we have here. Oop, I already did Periscope. We're going to check YouTube again. And again, you could just chat, communicate in the chat. Let me know what's up. No one's talking, which is fine. You know, it's I see you watching. I see you watchers, you creepers. We're gonna test the chat here. I see you creepers. Feedback's nice. If you're watching, listening, whatever, and then you can just hit up the chat. That's fine. I see you guys watching up in there. Got your Twitch, got your YouTube, Periscope. There's just a couple of you guys, I guess. I'll do my best to check back again. So yeah, we're gonna get this going, paint these guys, because my main thing is that make sure I have shield drones in my units. I'm probably gonna make one more strike team unit. If I can make a breacher unit, I will. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. It's a Pathfinder. So those can stay there. I already got units of Pathfinder. This is a really good song. What is this? Oh, it's Catfish and Dogstar. Let's turn that up while we get this going here. A Girl Named Daniel. Interesting title. I gotta get this wet again. Jesus. Gotta get it wet. I also like to take Graham of Fair Games, who helped me with. He hooked it up with some Crisis Suit pieces. Some weapons. Strike 1000, Foul Tip is the name of the band. Strike 1000 is the song. Oh yeah, and I apologize for the people on Periscope who were chatting and I missed it. Again, it's just for some reason it didn't update me. Wrong one. Where is this dude? Right. Make sure our brush is clean. I had to remove some bases from this Epic 40K set. It was some Space Stings. So if I can get some bases again, I'll do that. I probably will take these out, put these together. That's a thing to do. I didn't even think about that. There's actually one more base in there. Very nice, very nice. I might prime these. These are, it's like bombers. I think this is... Yeah, there's some kind of like space bombers. I'll probably put those together, prime them up, give them a little quick spray. Little squirt of spray paint, you know. But we're going to put them to the side because we're not using them. And we're going to paint the rest of these shield drones. This is my wet pellet. Here, let me remove this because that's where you can find me. And that gives you a little more to look at here. I'm going to try to, I just made, this is a wet palette. We'll turn that down a little bit. And I made this with wet paper towels and cooking sheets. So, or wax paper, I guess. And so it keeps my paint lasting longer, and I don't have to worry about it drying up too fast. I got like maybe a week before it starts to like really become an issue, but for the most part, it's not a bad little setup. You know, I need to put more water in this. And it keeps the paint on the bottom of the paint itself wet, so that's how it doesn't dry up too fast. And then if it is a little wet, you just put a little water on there and you reactivate it. But I think I'm going to need more paint on this. So let's shake this motherfucker. And we'll do a little drop. We just need a little bit, even though I could have used less. I'm going to have to build me another painting box. Alright. That's going to soak up. We're going to test this here. And that looks good.
Hello, good evening, good morning,
and then
good
I start
afternoon,
from
wherever
the
you
back.
may be around this wild,
And we're using like
wild,
really thin
sometimes
brushes
disturbing world of ours.
because
Yes, that's the intro
you
to
know,
the Mindset Podcast.
we're looking at
a
really
weekly
small
attempt
parts
to
here.
open eyes and shedding light on what's really going on in the world. All done by ripping
got a little
apart
too
the
close
media
to where you
madness that
wanted it,
masquerades as
but
news.
it is not
Join
a big
me,
deal.
Gareth Davis, every Sunday on the Mindset Podcast. You can find the show on all major podcasting services such as iTunes, Stitcher, and so on. Or you can go directly to the main Mindset website. That's www.mindsetcentral.com.
Kind of a little sloppy on the ways. I need to put
podcast. Bring your curiosity,
Sorry,
your
guys.
opinions, and a sense of humor. And remember
So yeah,
that
so I
some
got these
worldviews
going,
are stranger than
and
others.
I'm getting a transport. That should be good enough for right now. This is a good song. Alright, cool. That's a little loud for you guys. Should be good enough. This is a good song, though. This is, I guess it would be Jaime Rojo. Song is called Bad. Got some kind of hair in there because, again, my cat keeps coming up here. So it doesn't help. There's going to be a lot of hair in my models. Yeah, there's hair right there. I can see it already. Painting my shield drones red and white. Alright, so while I have the red out, I'm going to keep doing the red. I'm going to start with this one, but I'm going to finish up with this. We're just going to clean this off. And dry it. You want to do your best with constantly cleaning and drying your brush, because this stuff will gunk up for sure and not make other painting good. And I start from the top, so you see it's getting there. There's only going to really be like, there's only like two colors. It's pretty much red and white. Or three colors, I'm sorry, red, white, and gold. And then there's some little colors that you really got to paint. There's some copper that's at the top of the antenna here. It's hard to see, but it's at the top where you can see the paintbrush up there. And then black for shading, which is more or less on the bottom. I don't know if you can see, but there's some darkness underneath there, which kind of pops out some shit. So there's that. Oh yeah, and there's one more color. I forget. There's a blue for the lenses, which are underneath the visor here. So we got red, white, blue. We got America in this. It's American-made drone, of course. And then that's 3. And then we have gold and black. 5 colors. And copper. 6 colors. Jesus Christ. So we're going to put 6 colors on this model. There's things I'm going to have to touch up if I really want to be particular. Get some white to touch up these edges and stuff that I got red on. But really, at this point, I don't even care anymore. Just get this shit painted. So, yeah, we're almost done with this part of the red. Like I said, we're simulcasting. Like I said earlier, that's what I was trying to say. And today was the first time that actually played a game on Twitch. I didn't even know. I guess it's beta now. We're gonna let that top layer dry. Man, if I had a small brush, I can get the stuff, the red that got on the thing. But oh well. And while we take a little break for that to dry, real quick, and the water drop, we're gonna look at Periscope and see if we got anybody talking. No one talking yet, but people be watching. Why do they be watching, but no talking? And then we're gonna check Twitch. Hello, Twitch. Eventually, I want like the camera there or up here. That would be better, like right here. And then my iPad, which is filming all this right here, so I could do all the editing stuff that I do here. And then I got a stand, but I got to move this. I guess I could make more room that way, to be honest with you. And then have room here, but then I could have the stand right here, go boop, 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 and then have everything I need. So it's all right in front of me. And then, yeah, that's the plan. Cut that shit out. And then let's tune in to YouTube. Wrong show. And of course, you could check out, if you're watching on Twitch, you could check out the archives on YouTube and Periscope. All you gotta do on YouTube is look up the Anonymous Radio Network on YouTube. Otherwise, look for the link on my Twitter, which is also the Periscope, CrazyJ82, KRAZIEJ82. There we go. Tune into that, and that connects to my Periscope, and you get a direct link there or watch it live while you're watching it right now. And at the moment, I am going to be streaming live on all these platforms, but they're going to be saving on YouTube and Periscope at the moment. Twitch, I'm going to have to upload them later. It doesn't save automatically. And thanks to my friend who's working with Twitch and all that kind of stuff, she says that if I was doing streaming Twitch, that my live streams that are recorded can't be uploaded to YouTube or any other site for like 24 hours or something. So I didn't know that, and so I'm like, you know what? There we go. You gotta move your shit around. So I was like, well, to avoid some of that, I'm still gonna live stream, because why not test the waters? I gotta test the waters anyways here. I only been doing it for a month, so I really don't know what's gonna happen. So if I give it some time, we'll see what happens with the simulcasting. But I'm going to do my best, of course, to focus on each individual platform as I do this, so I can get a look at the chat room and stuff like that, because I totally missed out on a bunch of stuff going on Periscope, and I appreciate the people listening on Periscope. Thank you. And Twitter, because Twitter's that's where we at. Crazy J2, write that down. You can use that for Twitter or Periscope, I believe. Otherwise, it's connected, basically. So that's how I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to have the archives on Periscope and YouTube at the moment. There's only this will be the third or second episode on YouTube, and Periscope there's already a bunch of episodes. So there's enough to backlog some stuff. If I got enough time, to listen to all them hours of me yibber-yabbing and talking about this shit. Just doing that because I see that. And then, we're going to see how it goes. So right now, what I'm going to do, since we have Twitch and I have technology, I'm going to be streaming me playing Pokemon Go and DC Legends. Well, I'm going to make sure that works, but those are the two games I'm looking at. Maybe Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. But I've been playing Pokemon Go and DC Legends for 4 years now. So at least I have a little bit of insight and experience with some things, and maybe some strategy to talk about and stuff like that. And at the same time, through Twitch, I'm going to turn this down just a little bit more. On the same time from Twitch, I'm going to use that to stream as well as promote the live streams. So let's say I do this live stream and we hit some really big topics. Overall, the stream would be like the stream of the day type of thing. I'm going to play the game, maybe talk about some stuff, but at the same time promote the same things I promote here, but on a smaller scale. But I'll probably end up saying, hey, check out, and this is what we covered on this last episode. Check out that last episode. So I'm going to use that as both a way to stream the game, get some I guess, info out there about the games I play, and then use them to help further the network and everything, which is really what it's all about, is us doing our thing together. So that's the plan. So I'm hoping that all works out. It usually does, and there's always a hiccup, but yeah, that's the plan. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll see where it goes and whatnot. But it was really cool playing Pokemon Go. I just like this. I end up thinking I'm gonna do it for an hour or something, and then I end up doing it longer. So Pokemon Go, I really just want to do for 15 minutes, do my regular stuff, but I literally spent an hour playing Pokemon Go doing just peddly stuff. And then you could check that footage out on Twitch of me muting and doing a bunch of things I needed to do because I was basically taking a break. It was like a perfect time to take a break. I needed to from basically prepping for drywall and stuff. And so it was still a good hour wasted on gaming. And so I think I hatched a few eggs, got a few new Pokemon. I forget who. Watched a video, I guess, to find out, and shared some gifts. And you saw how I wrote up Pokemon. So there we go. I didn't know there's also an editing tool in there, so I could probably edit and maybe chop the footage down a little bit more. But yeah, and then Twitch saves those videos for a while, so. Well, not for a while, for a limited amount of time. So I got to look into when those get deleted. I think it was 60 days, maybe less. If you're listening on Twitch, throw it in the chat, and maybe I'll be able to find out. But or if you're listening elsewhere, so I might have to pull those off, and maybe I'll throw those on YouTube. After. So those are on YouTube. But right now, that's pretty much the plan. And it's I never even realized, how some stuff. There's people watching the video game streamers on there, and literally they're just saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? And there's hundreds of people watching. And I've watched a few for days. I'm just some don't even say anything. Yet the camera's on them and whatnot. It's why is there even a camera on them? I'm not saying yet that commentary, but if I'm gonna watch a walkthrough, I want to hear some commentary, or not a walkthrough, but if I'm watching gameplay, I want to hear some commentary, maybe some strategy of why they're doing some stuff. And these streams they're popular, even though they offer just some basic stuff. Maybe because they offer the most popular games that are playing right now, and just kids are just going to whatever. I don't know. But I was a little surprised that a lot of the streams are nothing. Well, I guess it's all nothing, right? I think this dried it up. I guess it's all nothing when you really think about it. This is nothing. So if they can do that, and they're making money, I know, I know, they're making money. So if they could do it, and it's so bland as that, then most definitely I could do it with some basic phone apps and not the fancy setups, right? Because even with all that fancy setups of streaming and having all that, there's nothing going on, just the gameplay. And I just was like, I'm watching this for like 10 minutes. I'm like, 10 minutes? And it's already been happening for a while. I was like, I can't believe it. And there's hundreds of people watching. It blew my mind, guys. My mind's getting blown by a lot of things lately. I can kind of dig this. So, we're going to continue with the red. So, I'm going to do this, live stream stuff still on Twitch. So, if you're interested, it's not going away just yet. And I'm going to be doing video games on there. I don't know how often I'm going to do it, but it's going to happen enough so I can have fun and maybe reach out to other gamers. And actually, a friend of mine, RogueXD, she's on Twitch and Twitter that way. They run a whole thing, and I'm following their stuff too. But she's the one that kind of is like, "Hey, you're doing this, huh?" And I'm like, I'm doing something with this. And she's the one that gave me the pointers and the whole kind of rules and everything. And I don't really follow rules, just so you know. And it usually gets me in trouble because of that. But it's a good story. But and that's why I'm kind of doing it this way. But she's like, but yeah, if you want to, you should do it like this. So that's the plan right now. Is well, she was saying to do the live streams on Twitch. So what's going to dictate this overall is which platform I get the most interactions with. At the moment, it's kind of a toss-up between Twitch and Periscope, but leaning more towards Periscope because I do get more interactions and more followers and more views on that. But I got to give it some time with Twitch and then YouTube now because I just recently got it all linked up. And I can't base it off anything yet. So I got to give this like another month of simulcasting and seeing how it turns out. And where I go from there. Which one do I start doing? And it's going to be one of them. I just don't know which one, but they'll all get content. If you're still interested on any platform you're listening on right now or in the future, because there's always going to be an archive, and you may be listening to the past in the future. So, So you're going to still be able to listen to whatever you think you like about this that's happening right now. And again, all the music's royalty free, and it's all good produced music. well-produced music. So most definitely, by watching and listening, you're supporting these artists. You're supporting the network. And you're supporting yourself by checking out cool new content. And yeah, each episode will be a little different. I may talk about, topics of the week, shit of my day, a mix of both. Right now, I feel, even though it's been redundant, we're going to hear a lot of COVID stuff. You could check out previous episodes if you really want to find out what that's all about. And the Warhammer game I'm playing, I explained a little bit. Right now I'm painting a Tau army shield drone. And the Tau are kind of like these blue, gray alien looking things. This is K Sierra, juxtapose. Is that how you say that? It's a lot just to paint these guys, I'm telling you. Just to get these small ass details, because that's almost why I don't even care if I fuck up a little bit, just a little bit, because it's like, man, it's already small details. I'm really going to be the one looking at it. I'm not really getting these into any art things, so I'm not going to worry about that. My daughter already messed them up. Oh yeah, and there might be, if I get one of my phones working, I might simulcast on Instagram too at some point. Because I've been getting, I got, who's on Twitter and all that. He's on YouTube. He's actually a YouTuber, the Florida Trailblazer. I met him thanks to the Mindset Podcast guys. He does a lot of Instagram stuff, and I've been noticing most of my stuff gets a lot more attention. My personal stuff gets a lot more attention on Instagram than the Facebook stuff, which is interesting because Facebook's more personal, but that's the way it is. So I'm doing my best to get back on Instagram and do more stuff. In case you don't know, I've been doing like tarot readings and stuff like that on Instagram. So you can check those out. Not Instagram. You can check, some of them you can check out. But on my live streams, I've done them. And those have been fun. I won't do one tonight. It takes too much time to set up right now. And I just want to do this. And maybe tomorrow, maybe another time this week, I might do a live stream. We'll see. And we'll throw a tarot read in there. Because right now, I'm almost done painting all my stuff. I got some other things to paint. But for the most part, I'm running a little short until I buy more shit, I guess. So I'm going to have to start saving money to buy shit. And yes, I'm already planning to buy stuff, so it's not a total loss. It's just a matter of when I do this. So I got... just trying to focus here, guys. I'm doing these antennas, and they're such a small area. So small. You see them sticking out right there? This is Lysis. It's actually a friend of mine, actually one of my close friends' brother, who's been in all sorts of bands, which I know but can't think of right now. So this is an all-instrumental track. This is his album. He does mostly metal. but this is all synth, a little project he was working on. And he's like, hey, you can play your music on your radio show, on your internet server archive. And I was like, awesome, because I really dig your stuff. This is one of the songs. And also like a little diversity in the music I listen to. Should always have diversity. And I'm not talking about some SJW political talk or some bullshit like that. And not all SJW topics or ideals are bad, but I don't want you to confuse that with that whole mess, because I do know how bad it can get. But you just gotta diversify your shit. You know, you gotta play video games and tabletop games, and you know. Maybe get a finger in your butt. So that just wakes people up. Play some sort of sports or competitive game. You know, being active, but you know, you could chill. You can mix it up. I think a lot of people don't realize you can mix it up. But we get so caught up on you gotta like do one thing or the other. And part of that's because you only got so much time. Well, it's almost perceived time, because technically we got all day. It's just how we spend that time, baby. And trust me, I know, Jesus Christ, I go crazy when I don't get to play. I'm gonna turn this down. Clean the brush off. Dry the brush. Dip it in paint. I went a little too much. Yeah, well, it's not the end of the world. Well, it's not the end of the world yet. Some can say we're almost in the end times. The way shit's been going on, plagues and all that crap. If it is, I can't freaking wait to find out what the hell's gonna happen.
good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be around this wild, wacky, and sometimes disturbing world of ours. Yes, that's the intro to the Mindset Podcast, a weekly attempt to open eyes and shedding light on what's
If you don't know, this is a
going
podcast that I'm on Sundays
all done
sometimes.
by ripping apart the media madness that masquerades as news. Join me, Gareth Davis, every Sunday on the Mindset Podcast.
I'm sometimes.
You can find the show on all major podcasting services such as iTunes, Stitcher, and so on. Or you can go directly to the main Mindset website. That's www.mindsetcentral.com.
We actually had Gareth on the show here.
Check out
or whatever this is.
Podcast. Bring your curiosity, your
This little interaction.
and a sense of humor. And remember that some world
and that was fun. And I'm hoping to have more. We had him, Flair Trailblazer, my guy Matt. And yeah, I'm hoping to have more peeps. So if you're listening, you're interested, I can throw you a link. Actually, I am going to do the little dots here. And
that's 100 problems. Got 100 homies on 100 couches, and we ripping bowls and we watching good right now. Nice, kind of overrated. Play perfect, dark and plays way better. Take a half that, pair of half caps, hat, mad ball, polka dot sweater. Play Ryan Fest with T and Sarah. Give me thin crust, extra marinara. My Panamera don't exist, say Nana's hands. I got the bread of Bobanera. I'm Rassy, don't compare us. I'm chilling on couches, surf channels to change. You lame, so don't embarrass us. You surfing on couches with nowhere to hang. I'm ragged, I'm raised by the TV. Red Owl's my idol, so king me. I'm ragged, I'm raised by the TV. Whole life grew up watching Goonies. King of the pizza, need 100 slices right now.
all right, we're going to let that dry a little bit after doing all of that. Oh, wait. Good thing I'm going to do one more run, and then we're going to check. And then we're going to turn up the song with your Show You Suck, King of Pizza.
Got 100 missing, that's 100 problems. Got 100 homies on 100 couches, and we ripping bowls and we watching good right now.
Sexy Fights, Cloud. All right, we're going to pick up the red. And then we're going to start finishing off whatever's left. So yeah, I was just remembering what I was talking about before about diversity. Yeah, you can use a little diversity in your life. I know I can. Shit, if I can, then I know everyone can. Because break up that monotony of fucking everyday life. Jesus Christ. That's why I like to do what I do. for work and my hobbies. I got a mix of everything. A little mix of everything. Even my music taste. Music, movies, everything. I like it all. I prefer things. I like it all. Enjoy it all to an extent. And even because I prefer types of music doesn't mean it's going to stop me from enjoying other types of music. I'm usually a yes man in a sense. You want to go on an adventure? Well, technically, you ask me right now, you can pick me up and everything. I would say yes, as long as I'm back. As long as I'm back by sundown or sunrise, I'm down. Because I'm a dad. I can't just disappear. Alright, so we got the red where we want on this guy. The best I'm going to get it for right now. Ooh. We're going to start red on the next one. And then yeah, we're pretty much done. Jesus Christ, and that's just one drone, and it took this long, almost this whole show, almost. It took that long to paint that one drone, and now we got one more drone to go. We'll see what happens here. Actually, I'm not even done because I still got other details to put on that damn thing. See if we could do it a little faster. I think we can do it faster. I don't want to start trying to grab a bunch. Swimsuit edition. Tiara.
good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be around this wild, wacky, and sometimes disturbing world of ours. Yes, that's the intro to the Mindset Podcast, a weekly attempt to open eyes and shedding light on what's really going on in the world, all done by ripping apart the media madness that masquerades as news. Join me, Gareth Davis, every Sunday on the Mindset Podcast. You can find
really
the
do
show
bring the
on
mindset.
all major podcasting services such as iTunes, Stitcher, and so on. Or you can go directly to the main Mindset website. That's www.mindsetcentral.com. Check out the Mindset Podcast. Bring your curiosity, your opinions, and a sense of humor. And remember that some worldviews are stranger than others.
I guess I gotta let that dry. Kind of kick something. I am getting it much faster. Jesus Christ. How come I didn't pick the other one as fast as that? Ah. Cell phone. You make me say no. Strong right there. So we're gonna let that dry, clean the brush off, then we're gonna go over this part one more time. And then it's like down to the details, and I think I'm about to call this a night soon. I have to do the other shit later. You know, I was thinking of trying to somehow get this going on Reddit. Maybe I'll do a night on Reddit and see how that goes, too. You know? Why am I doing it? I don't know. I'm just doing it because I like to do this. I like to talk to people. I like to interact with people. I like to get my thoughts out. And since I've been podcasting for so long, it just seems like this is the next step. And it's been kind of hard to podcast with the equipment I have. And I shouldn't say that. It's getting guests. Because I got to do a whole thing to get guests so I can record it and then have some sort of clear sound to it. That's why I said this still takes setup, but the podcasting is most definitely more setup. Otherwise, yeah, I could just record myself talking and doing stuff, and I am, because I'm already doing it here for other things where I can focus on that. I'm not focused on anything here. I'm just painting whatever thoughts come up. Maybe I might have something. Yeah, that's acting up like that. But it's not totally focused. Like the promo stuff is the only stuff that's going to be constant, you know? Yeah, we did this one pretty fast. Jesus. To be realistic, I should did both of these already.
Tap somebody on the shoulder, say let's grow tonight. Tap somebody on the shoulder, say I'm hugging life. Everybody waiting for the section of the pie, and I'm supplying it because I learned to bake when I was 5. Kizzy in the kitchen, I'm inviting you to fall through. Put me in your memory and pick up when I call you. I don't care what position you in or what you happen to be in your life. Only need a few when I make you mine. I just wanna rage, won't waste your time. Baby doll, baby boy. Got a lot of songs that I hope you enjoy. We can dance all night, no noise complaints. Tell me you a lame, but I know you ain't. Wait, shout out to the innovative people, hey, who couldn't care less about what people say. Celebrating all your mistakes, all of your change and all the accolades. Yay, shout out to the innovative people, hey, who couldn't care less about what people say. Celebrating all your mistakes, all of your change and all the accolades. It's okay, no problems, we don't want no problems. Proves me you awesome, and we gon' move regardless. Yeah, we don't want no problems. We don't want no problems.
I don't think it's...
Prove to me you awesome, and we gon' move regardless. Yeah, we don't want no problems. We don't want no problems. Prove to me you awesome, and we gon' move regardless. Yeah, we don't want no problems. We don't want no problems. Prove to me you awesome, and we gon' move regardless. Yeah.
Alright. So, we got the red on. While that dries, I'm going to reset this page real quick. I'm playing the music directly off the server page, the internet server page.
Prove to me you awesome, and we gon' move regardless. Yeah.
Alright, I don't know, that seems to do something. This is Psalm 1. No problems. Let's do it. I don't know if this is the track or the internet connection. Nah, because it would have. Do one more check. All right, so we're gonna put some gold on his biatch. I guess it can identify as a female dog, so.
No problems, you awesome. Move, no problems, no problems, you awesome. Move, yeah, we don't want no problems, we don't want no problems. Prove to me you awesome, and we gon' move regardless, yeah. We don't want no problems, we don't want no problems. Prove to me you awesome, and we gon' move regardless, yeah. You awesome, you move regardless, yeah. You awesome, we gon' move regardless, yeah. You awesome, we gon' move regardless, yeah. You awesome, we gon' move regardless.
Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be around this wild, wacky, and sometimes disturbing world of ours. Yes, that's the intro to the Mindset Podcast, a weekly attempt to open eyes and shedding light on what's really going on in the world, all done by ripping apart the media madness that masquerades as news. Join me, Gareth Davis, every Sunday on the Mindset Podcast. You can find the show on all major podcasting services such as iTunes, Stitcher,
I'm on there
and
sometimes.
so on. Or you can go directly to the main Mindset website.
And it's a podcast that's like, what is it? Like thousands of listens, you know. Hundreds of listens within the first week, you know what I'm saying?
Bring your curiosity, your opinions, and a sense of humor.
I barely pull. Well, I mean, with the views here, I mean, we're looking at like tops almost 50, right? Low, maybe, I think, depending on where it's at, but the low probably up to like 10, 15 when I do these. And then I think the low with the podcast is like 30, you know. So top was like 100 and almost 150 for 130, maybe something like that for one episode, which is the LCGH episode. And yeah, I think it was just that audio. I might have to upload the song again or something. So right now I'm putting gold just on some parts. That like grill area you see there. Actually, I wonder if this works. I forgot. Let's try it. Yeah, that works. That gives it some light. So yeah, there's some grill there. You look how that's coming out. It's still clean. You know, it's still nice looking. I'm just gonna put gold around this rim part, and then we're gonna do the same with the other one while we're dipping in gold here. So if I had like this is how I would do like five of these. Just keep doing the colors. So I'm not like going back and forth with the color on my brush and drying, and I can get good colors as I'm doing it now. And know which colors I may have missed, stuff like that. By just keeping the colors, one at a time. For each drum, for each thing I'm painting, for batch painting. think, I guess if I was to give a technique out, I'm sorry I said that a little out loud. I was trying to test the sound because I thought it was coming in loud. I think this is more laces. Oh no, this is radar eyes. But if I was going to get a little technique, I would say start away from the area that you're worried about. So like, in this case, there's a lot of crevices here, right? You can, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a lot of crevices. So you see how, you try to keep it uniformed. What I do is I start at the top and then I work my way down with the paint. So it stays kind of uniformed. Now I'm kind of just using this for these tools are kind of stuff I use with regular painting, like a house, like a room or something, right? That's what I do sometimes. I actually paint rooms, and you never want to start on the spot. You want to start like away. So if you're painting a wall, you want to start in the middle. Okay. The reason why I start at the top of certain spots is because there's like ridges that I'm going to get paint in anyways. So if there's excess, I can kind of move the paint to the spots where I worry about the most, and the spots I don't care about will get the excess, and I can kind of spread it better. And that's kind of the technique with dealing with these tight areas. Is kind of start at the highest point and work your way down to the lowest point. And in some areas, you might want to work your way down to the lowest point and then go high. And that's just like I said, for the crevices and stuff. That's where things get tricky. And you have a little more control of the brush there. So we're going to finish up the next gold. Get the brush wet, ready for the next. Just tuning in. This is this is laces. I should have thought about that. This is for sure laces. This one is The Forest Calls.
ever had a dream so vivid when you wake up, you can swear that you were still in it? That's happening to me while I write lyrics to this beat I'm working on but isn't finished yet. There comes a time and place to handle everything. I'm battling these demons and receiving all that heaven brings. I got like 4 shows this month, and I ain't doing none of them until I blow this blunt. See, I was running around the city like a chicken with his head cut. Now I only bite down if they gon' put this bread up. Eating in the field with no deal, tell me how you feel. All my niggas chill, summer drill, try to catch a feel. I can't even call it. Preparing for the winter, I don't even know what fall went. I pay my dues.
Ace Da Vinci.
I don't know what y'all spent.
Lighthouse.
On my mama, even my grandmama stay on the grind. It's in my blood. I do my dirt and then I wash off in the tub. Ace Da Vinci, show me love. And not that fake shit either. You be talking shit on people when you ain't shit either. I don't got no time for these lanes. No energy in my vessel. I put it all on my hustle. My family not about to struggle no more. Oh no. I've been working for 40 days, I've been fucking for 40 nights. I done stepped on like 40 stages and fucked up like 40 mics. And I posted on Instagram, my nigga, that's 40 likes. Ooh, Chicago ain't a city, it's a state of mind. I make it shine as quick as it take to play a vine. You call it Chirac, my nigga, we'll leave you way behind. Tell Spike Lee to wait in line, boys, flaming time. Rapper slash activist slash pacifist, spitting crazy heat. Oh, and I made the beat. I got this glow inside my body. It got me feeling like a lighthouse. Ooh, ooh, I'm in my zone, I'm feeling cocky. And you can see it like a lighthouse. Ooh, I don't know why they think they can stop me. I'm in the distance like a lighthouse. Yeah, see me in the sky, I'm feeling golly. Just shining like a lighthouse. Oh, I say, I got this glow inside my body.
Time for Blue to end it.
Feeling like a lighthouse. Whoa, whoa, I'm in my zone, I'm feeling cocky. And you can see it like a lighthouse. Whoa, I don't know why they think they can stop me. I'm in the distance like a lighthouse. Whoa, see me in the sky, I'm feeling golly. I'm just shining like a lighthouse, shining like a lighthouse, shining like a... The heart doesn't understand the mind. If the mind doesn't understand the heart, doesn't understand the mind. If the mind doesn't understand the heart, if the heart doesn't understand the soul, say, the heart doesn't understand the mind. If the mind doesn't understand the heart, doesn't understand the mind. If the mind doesn't understand the heart, if the heart doesn't understand the soul. Heavy.
Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be around this wild, wacky, and sometimes disturbing world of ours. Yes, that's the intro to the Mindset Podcast, a weekly attempt to open eyes and shedding light on what's really going on in the world, all done by ripping apart the media madness that masquerades as news. Join me, Gareth Davis, every Sunday on the Mindset Podcast. You can find the show on all major podcasting services such as iTunes, Stitcher, and so on. Or you can go directly to the main Mindset website. That's www.mindsetcentral.com. Check out the Mindset Podcast. Bring your curiosity,
Almost done. Probably in time for just one more
and
song.
a sense of humor. And remember that some worldviews are stranger than others.
It's not a bad song to end it with. Should have been using my LED light. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Till the end.
This is Moritat Shopping. So if you enjoyed tonight's little live stream show, Thing-a-Thing. Oh, shit. Man, I never primed these motherfuckers. Now I gotta prime them. I didn't realize that. Holy crap. Alright, well, those gotta get primed. Which we can do. We're gonna get a little black paint. Which we don't have to worry about for everybody here. But we got our 3 drones. And if I need 2 more, I got enough for my troops at least. But I think I'm going to use gun drones for my other stuff. Or marker drones. It all depends. Maybe marker and shield drones on my breachers, I guess, or I mean on my fire warriors, like strike team, and then my breachers of the fire warriors, I would do shield drones and gun drones. I think that'd be the best. So that would be like 1, and that would save up 1. Otherwise, what I want to do is basically the team is going to have another set. So I'm going to have another set of marker drones in case I need to switch them out. Like I already got 2 here. This is a gun drone bit. I got another gun drone somewhere, and maybe pieces for 1. But I got that, so I can add that there. And I got other drones coming on the way with the package. That might have, or I might be able to strip them apart if I need to and then use them. But yeah, so I got these, so I might be able to get another marker drone on here without using that, just because I want to keep the unit that I have here of each, 1 gun drone, 1 marker drone, 1 shield drone. And then as a unit, just so in case I need them as a unit for themselves if I do a bigger game, that I have enough drones for the rest of my crew. And then he gets a drone. I forgot about that dude. So that's like 2 drones on him. And I don't have to take drones, so that might be another thing to think about. But yeah. So I got that finished. At least I got some extra shield drones. That's my favorite part. Here's a marker drone, another marker drone. So I got at least 3 more marker drones, and I believe I got 2 more stands that I could do. So I could do, the marker drones on there, and then I can use these marker drones as just regular bam bam, marker, and then use them as my drones to soak up some damage, just to have them there, because why the fuck not, have a unit of marker drones that I'm just like, I'm using you guys as just fodder. Soak up some damage. And then keep moving. I'm going to see. I'm trying to see how I want to do all that. But, so, that's my strategy. I got them done. That's that. And we're already going to 1 hour 54 minutes, so it's a great time to cut it short, 2 hours. Otherwise, I'll go on. I can go on. I got enough things to keep painting and touching up and stuff on that end. Like, even though I'm almost done with models, I still got touch-ups I can do and stuff, or maybe redo some stuff. But yeah. So if you enjoyed what you heard, leave some likes, some shares, maybe some comments are always good, because it just lets me know that you're listening. Oh, here's another marker drone. But I may remove this bit so I could do other drones. Because at the moment, I just need 3 of these marker drones. Can I take it away? Maybe I can remove the other one. I don't remember. One of these. Maybe one of these can be removed. Oop. I'm breaking something already. I think I broke that, but I don't really care about marker drones that much. Not that much. I'm going to look over some lists and see. But yeah, you can check out the AnomalousRadioNetwork.podbean.com for more info and stuff like that. You're seeing this on Twitch, Periscope, and YouTube. And what I'm doing is painting Warhammer minis at the moment for the last episode. We'll see what I do next. And we're just chilling, talking, smoking my thing here. Sometimes I have a little sippy sip, I got some water. I can use a sippy sip of water right now. And we just chill. Smoking, drinking, and painting. That's really what it is. I'm going to try to come up with a better description. But yeah, it's Chilling with Jay. In case you don't know, here it is. All right, everyone. I'll talk to you guys later. Again, give some feedback. Check out the links. Oh, yeah, just in case. There you go. Bam, 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 bam. And yeah, we'll do this again. Love you all. Panda Riot. Black Pyramids. Check it later.
What the point of everything will be, then you should take